Hey everybody, it's Mitch, and welcome to my next video. Today we have got another Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 Prestige Class description for you. And today, coming at you from the Complete Arcane, we got the Fatespinner. So we're going to talk about what the Fatespinner is. We're going to talk about how good the Fatespinner is. We're going to talk about what they are. We're going to talk about what it takes to become a Fatespinner. We're going to talk about what you get as a Fatespinner. And then finally, we're going to talk about how good they are and how you might use them in a build. So let's get started. So the Fatespinner. Well, they are a mage. Doesn't even have to be arcane. They dabble in fate. They very much believe in the art of fate. Actually, it does have to be arcane. I lied. But yeah, it does have to be arcane. So they're an arcane spellcaster that believes in probability, and they have learned how to mess with the universe's probability to benefit them. So yeah, that's what they are. It's pretty simple. Let's talk about how to get in. So how to get in. Well, fairly simple actually. So knowledge arcana 10 ranks. That's a little high, but it's going to be stuff you're going to want anyways. Profession gambler 5 ranks. Okay, interesting. A weird one. It's not really going to be using that much, but it makes a lot of sense considering what this is. And spells, you need to be able to cast 4th level arcane spells, including at least one divination spell of 1st level or higher, which is pretty easy to do. You just need to be able to cast 4th level spells and make sure you don't make divination your band school. And you pick up at least one divination spell. Not too terribly difficult, in all honesty. Yeah, really easy to get in. The gambling one's the only difficult one. Let's see, 4th level, that's going to require you to be at least 7th level, which is what you're going to need to get those 10 ranks. So yeah, you'll need at least like 7 levels of wizard, and then you can get in pretty easy. They also so that's what it takes to get in. Let's talk about what they get. So first off, D4 hit dice. It's pretty much standard for arcane casters. Let's be real. Bad base attack bonus, again, kind of standard for arcane casters. They're not so good at that stuff. Bad fort and reflex, but good will save. All right, that's not bad. And on top of that, they also get some spell casting. So they get spell casting at every level except for 5th. So that's 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. They'll get it all. And yeah. So they also get some special abilities. So they get Spin Fate at 1st level, which lets them have a pool called Spin, which is equal to their class level. And they are able to, as a free action, add to any one of their spell save DCs that spin. Now they only get, at most 5 a day. They can put that all on one spell, or they can spread it out amongst 5, just upping them by 1 each. But yeah, it's not super powerful, but kind of nice, and very limited in how often you can do it. But you do get casting, so they get Fickle Finger of Fate at 2nd level. That one's interesting. That one lets them force a reroll on somebody, so they can't. It doesn't seem like they can use this on themselves, but they can use it on an ally or an enemy. So if they see their ally has just failed the saving throw, they can't, or they just rolled bad. They're like, Fickle Finger of Fate. Now you have to re-roll, and maybe they'll roll better that time, or maybe their enemy just got hit with just made a saving throw and succeeded, and it's like, nope, Fickle Finger of Fate. Now re-roll it. Ooh, it turns out you failed it actually, because maybe you re-rolled it. Although maybe they roll good again. You never know. But at least you're shifting the odds in your favor. So 3rd level, they can use that same very small pool of spin. Now they can add it to a bunch of apply to a bunch of stuff. They can. It's not just spell save DCs, but it's also skill checks, attack rolls, or saving throw attempts. So they have a lot more options on what they can do with that, but still they only have those few points, so it's still very limited. And it's the same pool, so by using it here, you can't use it for the other ability. So it is what it is. At 4th level, you get a couple things. You get Deny Fate, which basically just makes it so that the first time during the day that you are brought into the dying range between -1 and -9 HP, you automatically stabilize the first time. Every time after that, you have to do as normal, but you stabilize automatically the first time. So that's something. You get Resist Fate also. Let's see that one. You can, oh yeah, you can just make a reroll that you just made, but you have to take the result. Okay. Then finally at 5th level, the one level you don't get casting, you get Seal Fate. And this one lets you, as a free action once a day, either add or subtract 10 from the next saving throw of one creature within 30 feet. Now this just works, just like all their abilities. There's really no saving against them. And yeah, you can make it so that they take a nice -10 penalty. Now, if you combine this with making them re-roll it, that can be quite nice because it's still technically the same roll. So, even if they still make it with a -10 penalty, you can then make them re-roll it using another ability. So that's not bad at all. And if you really want to go crazy with it, you can like add 5 to the spell save DC for it if it's one of the spells you're casting. Effectively get a 15 bonus on it, and they have to roll twice and succeed both times. So you could do that if you had like a spell that you really, really wanted to make sure worked, and maybe it wasn't super likely to work for whatever reason. If you could really shift the odds in your favor. Now, you're using basically all your resources for the day doing this, but it is what it is, and it is quite powerful and potent. So yeah, that's what the Fatespinner gets. Let's talk about how good they are. Well, those first 4 levels, they do get full casting. The abilities are not bad. A couple of nice reroll options. Most of it's not bad. Spin Fate and Spin Destiny, not the most potent out there. Like, they're very, very limited, but hey, you're still getting casting and you get all this other stuff too. So that's not bad. Seal Fate, that ability is quite potent. That -10 or +10 to an ally that, maybe you have you want to deny the enemy their big spell by, making it so that the guy in your party who's really weak to stuff now has a bunch of extra chances. That can be really potent. Yeah. Whether or not you want to take that right away, you do lose spell casting. Hard to say. Maybe it's better to wait till you get 9th level spells. It's hard to say. But yeah, it's a great ability, and you get casting for all the other ones. So pretty good prestige class. Works great on wizards, potentially sorcerers. Could work decent on pretty much any arcane casting build. Yeah, pretty good all in all. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, because that's basically all I got to say about this. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. Maybe subscribe to the channel for more D&D 3.5 content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out on a video, because I do one of these on every single class, race, and prestige class in Dungeons & Dragons 3.5. Anyways, as always, I'm Mitch, and I'll be seeing you